Just 3D and mixed it, but if you look, it looks around, you can actually see through the windows and actually see people. So what we've done here is you take a look down, Pete, and if you look off to your right, you start to see the controls. And here we're also working with being able to see the hand. Now we can actually calibrate all these simulations out, so that way we can see hands, we can use gloves, not see them, so we can have the interaction be very, very similar to a live person. But the design what we're looking for here was, if you look over to Pete's right, you see there's a coffee cup holder down there. So you've got the keypad over to the right, and that controls the excavator. You've got the controls that are going to move it forward, backwards. But typically of a worker, you know, it's either going to be hot and they need a glass of water, or it's going to be early in the morning and they want to have something to drink, you know, some coffee. But if you look at Pete, and he decides to look down to the right, Pete, and he decides to reach for his coffee, he's got lots of controls there. So from a quick design standpoint, we realize this is a flaw. Instead of having a prototype all built, now we can actually make some design changes to this and actually save money. And actually save time to market. So this gives us an immediate feedback on that. What do you think, Pete? Kind of neat in there?
That is cool.
You ever drive one of those yet?
Does the bucket work? Or are you
not in this simulation. Not in this simulation.
You're afraid of hit one of those cars.
Yep, actually, we've got tanks with the turnic moves, you know, but in this case here. So this gives you a good opportunity to see that. All right. Anybody else like to sit in the
What kind of hardware
chair?
does it take to run this kind of simulation? Are you using like a server farm, or?
No, we're just using servers. We set up on that. Depends on the software that we're going to be using. It depends on if how integrated you're going to have. There's Delta Gen software, there's Simon software, there's this software. Depends on the rendering we need to do with the design that they've put together. So all that comes down into the schematics and what we're going to design, need for a server. So, anything else, Nigel, you can think of from the server requirements?